See, once in a while we start early. We manage to start early, and then, you know, it all comes out in the wash at that point. It's, Hey, Majora. All right, now let me just announce it. Not that Majora needs to know. Majora's ahead of the curve. All right, I really enjoyed what was happening yesterday with the house. New e-bike / moped to replace the one that you got hit on? Nice. I hope you prefer this new one. Might replace those fences at some point. All right, so let's see what we got done here. Good morning, Atlas. Didn't even see that Atlas was on. What do you know? All right, we got the brewery set up. I think it's time to board Zinky Poo and continue the tower up to this last layer. And then I think, whoops. Oops. It's a precision, this is a precision exercise, replanting these. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, Majora. Thanks. Was on autopilot. So, like, you get so much nether wart just for even for harvesting those 6. I don't think it's strictly necessary to have a big nether wart farm. Are we gonna get any frame drops? Yeah, let's just max out that render distance. That's nice. I can see your house from here, Majora. Coco's wheat farm. I just wish I could, like, see everything. I think Optifine maybe does that. I don't have Optifine installed. It's easy to do. It's just a little extra chore that I don't know. I'm always a little reluctant. Hello, Zinky Poo. So let's figure this out a little bit. I gotta refresh my memory a little. It looks like this is at about the same height. Like it's a little taller than the peak of the mountain, which is what I want. What's up, cool? So I think we just have to finish that top layer. And then I can move on to the final step. Which will be challenging. Final step will be challenging. Cool, aka spicy. Stash some stuff. I'm gonna put this nether quartz ore in the trash bin. Wow, look at that. So innovative. Man, these boots are gonna break. Alright, what else do we... Got the stairs, got the basalt, got the glass. Alright, Zinky Poo. Come here. All right, I'm glad I left this side for myself as a template to work off of. Looks good. Looks real good. Clearly built by somebody who knew what they were doing. I sincerely cannot get over how useful the Happy Ghast is. All right, that's right. I was going to cap it there. So that's capped. And then I believe what I did actually was I did that. The doorbell. I ain't got no doorbell, Majora. Right, that was... I see. And then the middle ones were upside down too. I could terminate this one differently because of the salt, and I think I will. It's terminated slightly differently. That's called variety. Atlas, you can take as many carrots as you like, as long as you replant. I'm also going to say it in the chat just in case. Oh no, he can hear me. He's watching stream. All right, I won't bother then. Thanks for making my life easy. All right, so now we reach the summit of the tower. What I'd like to build here is a roof that sort of looks like the top of a insulated electrical conductor. For those that don't know what I mean, high voltage electrical conductors have these ceramic rings that go up them. I love the way they look. I always have. And they're a very common, sort of sci-fi design element. And I think I want to do that going up, and then I want to do a bulb at the very top that's covered in lightning rods. The question is, what should I make it out of? I think the way to do it would be to go copper in the center, maybe I believe in you, Atlas. I believe in your Wi-Fi. Zinky Poo, I don't know if you're going to stay put, but I hope you do, buddy. What's up, Majora? Just gotta visualize the center here. It's going to be a little hard because of the way that I've done this. I can either do 2x1 or 2x3 for the center, blade, I guess I'm going to call it. And I think I'm going to do neither. Bear with me. I think it's going to be Okay. This is, it's coming together now. It's coming together in my mind. Zinky Poo. Whoop. Oh, jeez, that scared me. All right. Zinky Poo, we're gonna go get some wood. Let's go to the wood collecting area. Happy Gas is a little slow. Zinky Poo, you're far from being the fastest ghast in the West. But that's okay. I gotta wait for these leaves to despawn so that oh, never mind. We're good, we're good. Right, come on, Zinky Poo. Just doing some tree chopping chores. Don't even worry about it, dog. The tree fly. What's the matter, Alice? Oh, Majora's tree. Yes, beautiful, beautiful spruce tree. My favorite tree in Minecraft. Oh, Zinky Poo was flying every which way. Where'd my lead go? I don't even know where my lead is. There it is. Come on, Zinky Poo, you're a good boy. You're a good boy, you gotta stay with your papa. I don't know how much I should trust their, Oh, you want a carrot? You know what? Because I killed your family the other day, why don't we do this? can't make them breed. Okay, well. Enjoy those free carrots then. I thought they would put you in the mood, but I guess that's only if you're captive. Is there a freaking log up there? What is that? What is that? Is that a piece of cobblestone? A piece of grass? Who's littering? Get out of here, dirt. Littering on the treetops. What is this world coming to that we're littering on trees? Litteringly. Zinky Poo, come down here, buddy. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Think I'm missing the lead though now. You see the lead, Zinky Poo? It's not in my hand. I got too much junk in my inventory. Hold on. Hold on, bud. There we go. We got it. All right, up we go. Oh, Atlas. I hope you're having fun, man. Watch stream on the lowest quality setting if you're not already. You gotta aim more to the right than you think. There you go. Meow. You hijacking my ghast, Majora? Trying to steal my Zinky Poo away? You want one? You want your own? I've got spares. Come on down if you want one, I'll give you one. Leave them in water for a little while. That's the secret. You're welcome. Up we go. Ow. I don't know why I fell through. Okay. Don't know how high I want this to be. Oh wow, he's gone. Zinky Poo is gone. Yes, Majora. He's a good boy. He's wandering, but he'll come back around. Don't have a great frame of reference for how tall this is. Zinky Poo, could you help your papa get a visual on the situation? Yeah, that doesn't feel tall enough. Whoops. Getting the hang of flying on this thing, I think. All right, we don't have many more. We can only do 2 more layers. No, 3, no. Yeah, 3 more layers. Let's try 3 more layers, we'll see how we feel. Might just straight up need more. I think that's good, actually. I think any higher would start to look weird. Yeah, I think that's just right. There we go. I like this block as opposed to copper for this. This is intended to represent copper for sure, but there's a linearity to this that there isn't a copper block that feels linear in this way. This unfinished building. The one downstairs from mine. That is that's Coco's house. All right, yeah, I know that looks silly right now. And even I'm looking at it going, what? What the heck? What the heck are you talking about? Trust me. Trust me, okay? It's gonna look awesome. I'm going to pop into creative for a second, though, just to check something. Oh, wow, this is creative test world from... Sure, let's use this one. Takes me back. Anyways. Not what we're here to do. I love these snowy villages, though, for the record. So awesome. And look at this one, the way it's split up on a hill. Wow, my computer's actually chugging trying to handle the render distance I have set. So I guess the server is the bottleneck. Because I can tell that my render distance is... Wow, okay. Wow. Little bit of a wake-up call. How do you like that, computer? Better. That's suitable. That's plenty for me. Anywho's. What was I doing? I was doing... Yeah, looking at quartz versus pale oak, which has a trap door, but does not look as smooth. I guess there's also the iron trapdoor, potentially. So what I'm trying to do here in the real build, is figure out what looks the best as a sort of, because like, right, one option is Hecko card. So one option is something like this, where it's just quartz And it kind of does that, so there's a slight taper to it. Another option, which I'm kind of more into, is starting with slabs, right? Because then you can get them, you can get stuff closer together. I feel like it looks nicer. And then if I'm gonna do that, I would like to be able to do this, to kind of taper the end. And the decision is really, that's too much going on with that. There's for sure too much going on with that. What about this? That's better. I think that's what we're going with. Quartz slabs. Just try the pale oak slabs for the sake of argument. Ooh, I don't... No, it still feels like wood. I don't hate it from the side, but I don't like it from the top and bottom. It feels too much like wood. Let me make sure there aren't other white slabs that are more suitable. Polished diorite. Oh man, the resin. Not using it for this, but I forgot about those. Wow. That resin looks good, dog. I might have to do a resin build after this house. Look at that. Does it make like a sticky sound when you walk on it? Slightly sticky. All right, what was I doing? Oh, diorite. Problem with polished diorite is that it's so segmented. And the problem with normal diorite is that it's too dark, I think. And there are no bone slabs. So I think that cinches it. Nope. There we go. So we're going with the classic, the tried and true, the iconic quartz and iron trapdoor, which is good because I have an immediate game plan as to how I can get that stuff. Majora, is this guy yours? Oh man. I may have lost my lead. Can I trust that Zinky Poo will stay put? I'm just gonna Google it. What's up, Majora? Oh wow, thank you. Buddy, I really don't need wheat, but I'll keep it if you insist. Okay. Thank you. I feel like you need this more than I do. I'm good. I'm good on food. I can make a cake, I guess. You want cake? It's appreciated. The gesture is appreciated. I just don't know what I would do with that. Do happy ghasts fly away? Okay, so it is wise to leash the happy ghast. And I think I need to make a new leash because I lost my other one. It does say the harnessed will kind of keep them maybe like roughly in range. Like, I don't need him to stay put. I just need him to not like to go 1,000 blocks in a given direction. Behavior. Happy guests are bound to a home. Unharnessed happy ghasts roam within a 64 block radius of their home, while harnessed happy ghasts and ghastlings roam within a 32 block radius of their home. I still have not played Undertale or Deltarune. No, I haven't. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man in that way. I don't know when, like, the problem is like when. Because I'm working on a video right now. So I could stream that if I didn't ever work on any videos. That's the curse. I'm free to teleport, Spicy. No, I don't get the meme references. I'm sorry. Get him over here. Okay, who put the bell back? I appreciate the bell. It's gonna stay over there though, please. It's a good idea, Majora. I will perhaps implement it differently later. I can't be hearing a bell every time I go in and out. I go in and out too often. It's gonna drive me crazy. The starts of your shop on the server? Oh, now that I have the brewery. Come on, cat. What up, Atlas? Get up here, cat. Teleport up here. Come on up. Why is this so... what? It's freaking Minecraft. Teleport up to me, cat. Where is it? Is it still on the ground? Oh, there you are. Come on, mister. There you go. Not in front of the lava. Oh my god, you're just so treacherously close to the lava. Why don't you look out the window at Majora's nice house, huh? They do like it warm. They do like the sunshine. Here, why don't I tuck you in right here. That's an update I would really like, Mojang, is can you just do a slight overhaul to the animal AI so that they behave a little more like pets and not just like weird little statues that make noise. Where's your shop, Card? Where's the shop I've been hearing so much about? That's how much nether quartz I got. That's not enough. That's not nearly enough. So mopey, Mr. Mopester over here. I'm gonna name you Mr. Mopester. I like your skin, Majora. It's pretty cool. Before I go to the nether, need to make some more food. What? Oh, I see. I thought Zinky Poo shrank into a baby again. And I was like, what? Oh, crap. Server is feeling a little laggy lately. Thank you, Majora. Hi, baby. Hello. Give me as many golden carrots as I can carry. All right. I think we have an empty enough inventory now. I gotta do something with these other chests. It's not extra, it's the best food in the game. It's the best food in the game, lowly. It's not too much of a good thing, it's too much of the best thing. And when it's too much of the best thing, it's never too much. Nice nether tunnel there, spicy. Looking good. All right, I've got my elytra on because I'm about to mine a bunch of quartz. I think I'm gonna get a lot of XP. I'm not wearing gold, so I might have some trouble with the piglins. With the local piglin population. Good to know that there's a blue forest so close by as well. Quartz is one of the best ways to get XP without a mob farm in the game, in my opinion. You get a lot. Like, look at that. My elytra went from like an eighth to half just from one modest vein of quartz. Oh man, that one fell in the lava. That's too bad. Whoa, Enderman. Enderman's galore over here. Hey, can I get some nether with that Enderman? All right. Whoa. What is it, a birthday party for an Enderman? Endermans have birthdays? What the heck? Are you the birthday boy? Happy birthday. Endermen spawn in the blue and the warped forests in the nether. It's been that way a while. Since the nether update that added all the biomes, Endermen have been able to spawn. And honestly, there may have been rare instances in the game prior to that where you could see an Enderman in the nether. Although of that, I'm unsure. Oh, I see, yeah. Level 30, fully repaired elytra. Are you serious? Crazy. Might as well just get this glowstone while I'm here because it's so accessible. Man, glowstone is like such an ugly block in some ways. But it was, also like the coolest block in the game for a while. Because it was emissive. And you needed it to make redstone lamps. You still do, but I remember glowstone being like, you go to the nether and get glowstone because you just wanted glowstone to be like the biggest part of your build. They should add a polished or chiseled version, and I was working on a texture pack at one point in my life, and I just like rethought the way glowstone looked a little bit. And I still, like, there were a lot of aesthetic missteps that I made in that texture pack. It never got finished. But one of my favorite choices that I did make was the way that I redid glowstone. I might do a Patreon thing at some point where I go down memory lane and look at that texture pack. That was a project that that Zinc and I were doing together. I made a lot of textures. Zinc did not make as many as I did, which is part of the reason that it. Also, it was like right around the time. What the hell, dog? He's gonna get me. Oh gosh. That was right around the time that they started like just completely overhauling the game with every update. So it making a Minecraft texture pack. Uh-oh. Ow. This guy will be easier to deal with because I can shoot him. Dead. So it used to be like, you know, Minecraft would get updated, it would add like 3 things. It had like 1 new mob and like 8 blocks. And then suddenly it was like this Nether Biomes update, right? Added like dozens and dozens and dozens of new textures. So it was getting updated faster than we could like make textures in our spare time. And I even started doing it like really consistently. It became my main project for a minute because I wanted to try to like, I don't know, catch up. And I just couldn't do it. It was just, like the amount of time that it takes to make one texture is faster than the game updates, unless you do it like a full-time job, right? Because I was doing it for like 3 or 4 hours a day. And I think, because I was going to school at the time, and I think if I wasn't going to school at the time, oh, jeez. You know, maybe I could have made it work. But with school, it was just like no chance. But it was meant to be sort of a like faithful adjacent texture pack. It was 32 by 32. That was at Zinc's request. I would have done 16 by 16. I think 16 by 16 looks nice. And I honestly like oftentimes struggle with higher resolution texture packs. I think they look wrong. 32 by 32 is kind of my limit for how high fidelity a Minecraft texture can look. I gotta be able to taste the pixels, you know? Some textures were really easy to make, and some were surprisingly difficult puzzle. But the most important thing was that it didn't break anything, right? It was a faithful texture pack. Nothing was going to look highly out of place because of the way that we retextured it. We never changed the colors of stuff. And if there was a block I really liked, I more or less just kept it as it was. Like the redstone block, visually, one of my favorite like looking blocks. Not that I want to build with it, but I just think the redstone block is like perfect. It's just like compositionally so good. And just feels so tangible in a way. So I just kind of copied that one. Like not one-to-one, but all the colors and the like design principles were exactly the same. And it was just kind of a slightly different permutation of the redstone block. Bye, Majora. Pumpkins and cactuses were some of the hardest to retexture. I was never happy with the way I got pumpkins looking. I guess I want to make an Enderman farm in the end. I agree. I can do that after I finish my house. That can be my next project. But if someone wants to do it sooner, I would not be upset at all. Yeah, honestly, we also just need someone to make a vanilla mob farm that actually relies on, like, spawners are not the move. It seems like it'll be a good, like, oh wow, look, this thing that makes what a good mob farm this will be. They're never very fast because spawners are designed for like combat. They're not. The purpose of them is not actually to pump out a lot of mobs. It's to drip feed a challenging amount of mobs at like a rate that a player can kind of keep up with if they're good. Whereas like a proper spawn mob farm just relies on the game's spawning mechanic, which is just like surface area and darkness, and then every block is sort of this dice roll that a mob can spawn on it. And if you stack that up enough, and especially if you like light up caves and other areas to make sure that the mob cap is like really low, so that every time the game tries to spawn something, it spawns like a creeper in your mob farm and not just like a random one in a cave somewhere. Those go gangbusters. But the problem with those is that like you can either use them for resources or XP, but it can't be both. Because if you stash mobs for experience, then they won't, die automatically. You won't get free stuff. I very foolishly just went right back to where I was. Man, I'm gonna be able to enchant some stuff when I get back. See what I mean? Like, I'm not even really thinking about XP, but I'm just getting so much of it. How do you not get lost in the nether? Coordinates. I kind of know where I'm at. At this distance, I could maybe make it back just with my sense of direction. But no, end of the day, he's just a child. He's just a child. We don't take out kids. That's not right. At the end of the day, coordinates are the way to go. Which I know is harder in Bedrock. It's cool that you're here experiencing like modern Minecraft, Atlas. For the first time on this server. I assume. Because if you were playing the Xbox 360 edition, yeah, you were definitely several updates behind. Yeah, that makes sense. You guys remember Minecraft Earth? Oh gosh, dude. That freaking tricked me. That tricked me so hard. Wow, almost walked so casually into that pile of lava. You know, Zinc and I used to stream together, trying to get on the leaderboard for Minecraft speed runs in the doubles category, because the doubles category is like a little less. You know, the solo category is insane. Like those guys are athletes. That's profoundly challenging. But the doubles category is a little more obscure, and you're using all the same techniques, but you just sort of have the benefit of two people. So in theory, you can be a little less skillful, I guess, for lack of a better word. So we and all that being said, we never really got an impressive time. It was pure luck of the draw, but it was a lot of fun. It was a ton of fun. I don't think I could convince him to start doing that with me again, but I liked it. It's pretty dependent on the seed, yeah. I mean, like, you're always trying to do the same thing, and how easy it is to do that thing is based pretty much entirely on the seed. Like, to get enough food to last you the run, you basically have to find a village, break all the hay bales, get the wheat. Villages are also great because they have the iron golem, right? So you pillar up and you kill the iron golem, and then you have what you need to make an iron bucket, and then use the iron bucket to make the nether portal. And so it's helpful if that village that you found is close by a like a lava pool, like a surface lava pool, right? Because then you can whoa, geez, that delay scared the crap out of me. And so that's what would typically kill the run, and then right you need to get to the Nether, and then in the Nether you need to kill blazes to get blaze rods. How close are you to a Nether fortress and your Nether spawn? You need ender pearls. If your Nether spawn is also close to a warped forest, you can kill some endermen and get a decent amount of ender pearls. If you come back out of the portal, you've got Eyes of Ender. You're sort of making a dice roll on how full is that end portal, right? Because worst case scenario, it's totally empty and you need 12 Eyes of Ender on top of whatever it takes to get you there. How many Eyes of Ender are you going to consume getting there? That's how close you are to the stronghold, right? All of these things stack up and they separate like a really exceptional run from a good run. And so a lot of the challenge was figuring out, because we were both like a little too stubborn, I think. We would stay in a bad seed too long. But we were also just not very good. That was the main thing. We were not very good. And even when the world was our oyster, we would lose because of a skill thing, right? We'd be exploring the Nether for a while and then someone would die. And then it's like, okay, well, we can't. The only way that this run still works or makes sense is if the person in the Nether can get what we need in the Nether and the person on the surface like kills Enderman or something. You know, like there are so many ways for it to go south, and it is hard to determine what is salvageable and what isn't. This fortress has been explored already. Jeez, I thought that was going to hit that zombie pigman. I'm getting a lot of quartz. I'm hoping I won't actually need this much, because I'm building with half slabs and I'm using the iron trapdoors, like I said before. So with any luck, this goes pretty easy. This goes pretty easily. Might have to go normal mining at some point to gather the iron that I need, though. Atlas, thanks for being here. Sorry about your Wi-Fi. I mad respect for powering through. We'll catch you next time, okay? Okay, I kind of know where I am, if this is the fortress that I think it is. Yeah. Gosh, basalt deltas are truly endless. Once I hit 40 levels, I think I'll head back. This feels like a good round number. I hate to go back with 41 levels. You know, even if I need to come back out to make a second trip for quartz, it'd be better than coming home with 41 levels. Wow, okay, you're really trying to get me in trouble, huh, mister? Although maybe 40 levels is easier said than done. Because now that bar is moving mighty slow. How much iron you need? I'm not sure. I've got a decent amount already. I'm just speculating that I might need more later, but I won't know until I start building. Maybe I don't need any. But if you have extra and I figure out that I need some, we can set up a trade if you want. Oh, well, yeah. If you don't have much, don't worry about it. You don't have to go get more on my account. Everyone can fend for themselves and trade only if they want to. You know what, I'm gonna grab some of this one here as well. Oh, jeez. Forgot how fast insta-mining netherrack is. Oh, hey pal, hey mister. Sorry. There it is, 40 levels. All right, time to head home. Do I still know where I am? Not really, but let's see if I can find something familiar. Whoa! Do we do this right now? I'm thinking maybe we do this right now. Tempting fate big time. See, that's a guy we gotta watch out for. That's a guy that we want to be killing from this distance. Got him. Okay. There's also a bit of a piggy right here. These things are so, like, they're cool. I love bastions, but they are so hard to navigate, man. Partially broken. Crazy work. Boy, I wish I had my ender chest. All right, what's the crap in our inventory? I can be without 1 barrel and 3 polished basalt. Oh, that was really stupid. Okay. No bundle or nothing. Honestly, these lanterns. Snout banner pattern. Rest of the stuff, I'm not really feeling it. Let's do this to make some room. Hope I got enough quartz. It's tricky. I hear movement. I think that's just the Strider. Okay. Whoop. I think this is a stable. These also just have like random gold blocks in them. I do not have the time to dig around and try to find them. Jeez. Well, hold on here. Look at this. I just mined this lantern. That's a verb you can use when discussing lanterns. There's a big picky boy. Where are all the chesticles? I hate when you're perusing a piece of real estate here and you can't find any chesticles. Smoke break. I don't think you needed to announce that to everybody. I think that can just be between you and the smoke, I guess. I guess there is something like up over there. Oh, someone's mad. Someone's mad at me. He lost the dueling archery match. These guys, I gotta kill guerrilla style because I don't want them to be a problem later. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he doesn't like me one bit. What do we got? Bane of Arthropods. Junk. Okay. Hearing some anger. Bane of Arthropods is junk, though. That's whack as hell. I stand by that. You the guy that's feeling angry with me? Wow, try not being trapped in a little hole next time. Oh, hello. Magma cream. Ooh, a fortune pick. Thank you very much. This is more my style here. A diamond fortune pick? Spectacular. Give me 17 of them right now. A fortune axe as well. That is more valuable than 2 pieces of blackstone, so we'll take it. I would love to find a pig step. Whoa! Wow, easy mode really de-stresses you. I usually play on hard mode, and that's game over. Oh, my boots broke. Thought I saw. Wow, so many little pathways. You see what I mean about these bastions just being like, come on, dude, this is mentally exhausting to even look at. And I'm supposed to know with like 100% confidence that I got every chest. I don't know. Oh, new boots for me. That was awfully nice. Oh wait, hold. Like, oh yeah, great. Yeah, boots. Woo. Oh, never mind the ancient debris. Never mind that. Who cares? Alright, let's see. Let's get rid of the hoe. Yeah. The rest is whatever. These are great boots for the nether. Soul Speed is a kind of underrated enchantment, in my opinion. I want the diamond shovel. We can get obsidian elsewhere. We're also gonna leave the gold. Are we gonna leave the gold? What kind of man keeps gold nuggets but not gold ingots? That's crazy. Let's get rid of the crossbow. Can't believe I even had that on me. I know we missed some ingots earlier. I'm not really fussed about it. Just like, what is this place, man? What is one meant to do here? There's listening for angry boys and mining that way. Oh, that's a brute. I think he's louder down. I think he's down lower. Did not mean to screenshot. Maybe this way. All right, a little bit full circle there. There's a brute, like somewhere in this, and he's probably just spawned into a random little room that you can't access from any direction. But I feel like the brutes are usually kind of near chests. He sounds so close. Is he up? Oh. Oh. Thank God I didn't leave prematurely. Welcome back, Majora. Oh my gosh. The buzzer beater. I kind of want to recheck and make sure I didn't leave any netherite scrap behind by mistake, because I forgot how like subtly textured it is. Or ancient debris, rather. What was my first video game? Great question. Need for Speed Underground 2. Actually, is that the first? Need for Speed Underground 2 is definitely one of the first. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're pissed. They do not like me taking their gold. But then where are they actually? Because I feel like they're supposed to be able to get to me, but they can't for some reason. It sounds like they're above. One of my first games was definitely Need for Speed Underground 2. Another that comes to mind is Pokemon Stadium and the original Mario Kart on the SNES. I don't know what specifically is the game that I played first. Like Pokemon Sapphire was a really early one for me. To a lesser extent, Fire Red. My brother had Fire Red. That one was not as much my style. But I played it a little bit just because he had it, you know? Yours was Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS? That feels like a good first. Whoop, what did I see up there? Was that gold? Nope, that was just lava. That was just... No way. No way. No, 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 no. I can live. I can live. I can live. I can live. No. Oh. That sucks so much. Oh, that sucks so much. I totally choked. I totally fumbled that, too. That was really survivable. Oh my god. I might have to take a break after that one. That was 40 levels, all the quartz I needed for my build, all of my best tools, my elytra. I know technically the ancient debris didn't burn up, but I have basically no hope of finding it again. All the gold, all the tools, my armor, my shield. Oh, that was a bad one. That's the kind of death that makes you want to cheat, but I'm not gonna. You just gotta feel the regret and let it happen. Wowza. Oh, I pushed my luck so hard. I could have left so many times. It's why I don't like those bastions. Because they're so labyrinthian, you never feel like you've gotten every chest. And every time I go into one, it's hours of my time. Yikes. Wow. Oh man, that sucks. How in the world am I going to get an elytra again? Oh, man. It's not your fault, Majora. If I hadn't died in lava, I could totally find that spot again, I think. These things happen. It's part of crafting. It's part of being a crafter. Ouch, though. Ouch. I am gonna have to take a breather after that, I think. I gotta read. The regret is too strong. I'm totally lost for motivation now. Oh, I want to find a way to undo it so bad, and I can't. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you just gotta eat the consequences. That was about 2 hours of stream. That's probably as long as I would have streamed anyways. So, oof. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. I will... I'll see you guys next time. To answer your question, Majora, yes, weed is legal where I live. However, weed being legal doesn't make it any more cool. It's yeah. I don't know, it's not that cool. I don't smoke. It's not that cool. It's not that impressive to me, in my opinion. Anyways. Ouch. Thanks for watching. Worst case scenario, there it is. We experienced it. It's not downhill from here. Can't be. We're at rock bottom. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.